What's up, YouTube? It's me again, back for another video. Tonight it is 4:47 a.m. on Monday, July the 23rd. That is the day of Raw 1000. Now, this guy right here, get out of the shot. Randy Orton, it's in his hometown. Will he be there or won't he? There's a lot of speculation that the WWE might release his suspension early, 1 week early. The suspension officially ends later on this week. His first Raw back is supposed to be, according to his suspension, the Raw of July the 30th. However, WWE is currently considering allowing Randy Orton to appear on Monday Night Raw for the historic 1000 episode, primarily because of the monumentation of it and what it means and the milestone that it is, and also because it is in Randy Orton's hometown of St. Louis, Missouri. You have a Raw or any event that big in your hometown, obviously WWE is going to try to do everything that they can to allow Orton to be there. The way I see it, he is suspended under WWE. He's not suspended under any third party or any actual law enforcement agencies or anything like that. He is suspended strictly under WWE policy. So if WWE wants him back for the 1000th episode, really all they would have to do is waive his suspension. Couple of things that's going to be going on tonight. We have legends returning. We have the original DX. That's right, it has been confirmed. DX, not just Shawn Michaels and Triple H, but the original DX. D-Generation X, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, X-Pac, Road Dogg Jesse James, and Badass Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaws, will open the show. The Rock will be there. Stone Cold Steve Austin is scheduled to be there. There's rumors circulating that even though he is currently under contract with TNA, Kurt Angle might be there. Jericho obviously will be there. Randy Orton is trying to be there. Mick Foley is going to be there. The Undertaker is scheduled to make an appearance. This is going to be groundbreaking and monumental. The Miz has touted that on Monday night, being tonight, things will change for The Miz. Jericho has touted that everybody is talking about Raw 1000, what's going to be happening at Raw 1000, except what's going to be happening with Chris Jericho. He said, and I quote, "We'll watch Raw 1000 because when it's over, the only one they're going to be talking about is me." Jericho definitely has something big in mind, and I can't wait to see what it is. The general manager, so many great contenders, and there's rumors flying around about who it's going to be, but the general manager, the permanent general manager, will be revealed at tonight's 1000th episode of Raw. Could it be Edge? Could it be Shawn Michaels? Rumors circulating that maybe Eric Bischoff might be returning. Stephanie McMahon has already been confirmed to be there. Maybe it's to be announced as the permanent Raw general manager. Will Vince McMahon come in and say, you know what, I'm tired of having GMs, I'm going to run the show myself, just like back in the day? Will it be Stone Cold Steve Austin? Will it be a legend of the past? Only time will tell. We're going to have to wait until tonight to see. We have the Daniel Bryan and AJ wedding, and I can tell you, it's not gonna finish. I've been watching WWE for 15 years. Every single wedding in the history of the WWE has been interrupted. Kane and Lita, interrupted by Matt Hardy. Edge and Vicky, interrupted by Triple H. Stephanie and Test, interrupted by Triple H. Triple H and Stephanie, interrupted by Kane. There's so many more, but I've made my point. This wedding is not going to go down as planned. This wedding is not going to be a traditional wedding. If you remember back whenever Lita and Kane got married, Matt Hardy interrupted it, and then Kane put the fire up on the stage, and then he chokeslammed Matt Hardy off of it, and then he drug Lita back, and she said I do, so that wedding still finished. I'm not saying necessarily that the wedding is not going to finish. I'm saying that something crazy will happen during it. Somebody's going to come out. Maybe it could be Triple H, maybe CM Punk. I'll tell you what I would like to see happen. This would be a really good angle if CM Punk actually comes out and says, no, I object, you can't marry him. Well, why? Because I've been confused as of late, but I've finally realized that I love you, AJ. That would be a great spin to put on it. I don't know exactly what they're going to do with it or who they're going to have interrupt it, but I can already tell you for a fact, somebody's going to interrupt it. It would surprise the hell out of me if this wedding just goes down just like any other wedding that you would be at, and then it's done. CM Punk, John Cena, WWE Championship. John Cena, the first man to cash in clean since Rob Van Dam. Will he win? Will he be the first man ever to cash in and lose? Will The Rock come out? Will the Big Show come out? Will somebody interfere and cost you the match? Will Punk win clean? Will Cena win clean? There's so many different ways that this could go. One angle that a lot of people are rumoring right now is that The Rock will actually come down during the match and cause a disqualification and say that his major announcement is that he's challenging CM Punk for the WWE title, which The Rock will win. And then John Cena will cash in his Money in the Bank on The Rock. So many different things. New stage. Is it for one night only? Is it a new permanent thing? Me personally, I think it should be a new permanent thing. The current stage is old and dull and stale and boring. I mean, this is the 1000th episode of Raw. Don't go all out for one night and then go back to the same thing that you've been doing. This is the 1000th episode of Raw. You have to... This is marking a new era in the WWE, so you have to do that across the board. Another angle that people are looking at is that maybe Jericho, as I mentioned, said that he has a major announcement or something up his sleeve. One thing that a lot of people are rumoring right now is that maybe Jericho will come out and challenge Dolph Ziggler for his Money in the Bank briefcase, which has happened before, not between these two guys, but I mean, things like that happen sometimes. Where like, okay, I'm gonna fight you. You put your money in the bank on the line. If I beat you, I get it. It's happened in the Royal Rumble. Somebody won a Royal Rumble, and then somebody came out and said, I challenge you for your Royal Rumble victory. If I win, I take your spot as the victor of the Royal Rumble and the headliner of WrestleMania. Will Undertaker reveal who he's going to face at WrestleMania 29? Will he face anybody at WrestleMania 29? Will he officially retire? Will Jericho retire? One of the things that a lot of people are saying is that when Jericho does that, okay, I'm challenging you for your briefcase, Dolph Ziggler is going to say basically, okay, well, you got to put something up too. If I beat you, you have to retire. And it's going to be briefcase versus career. The Divas. I have to talk about the Divas because the Divas division is kind of stale right now, but we all remember the Attitude Era. We all remember the era growing up when people my age, I'm 22, when people my age or around it that have been watching WWE for a long time, we all remember the old days back when the Divas division was actually relevant and there was more than one good diva. Remember back in the day you had Ashley, you had Mickie James, you had Trish Stratus, you had Lita, you had Melina, Christy Hemme, you had all of these big name divas. Trish Stratus is scheduled to appear. I haven't heard anything about it, but everybody knows that knows me that my favorite superstar is Randy Orton on the current roster. My favorite superstar of all time is Stone Cold Steve Austin, but my favorite superstar on the current active roster is Randy Orton, so I'm hoping that he can be there. Everybody that knows me knows that my favorite diva of all time is Melina. A very, 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 and I mean extremely close second is Trish Stratus. But Melina is definitely number one for me. I haven't heard anything about it, but she is certainly one of the greatest divas of all time. Multiple-time Divas champion, multiple-time Women's champion. Of course, managed Eminem, one of the greater tag teams of recent years. Definitely be nice if she can make an appearance, even if not returning for full-time in-ring action. It'll certainly be nice to see her back, at least for a one-night-only basis for Raw 1000. I would want more than anything for her to return full-time, but she's got all this other wrestling stuff going on right now, so I don't really see that happening, but like I said, at least for a one-night basis, Melina has to make a return tonight, because she is one of the better divas in the history of the WWE. So many different things, so many different ways that this thing can go. Tweet me at LandonWilson63. Tout me at Landon Wilson. Facebook me. My link is on. The link to my Facebook is on my channel. Comment to this video. Put up a video response. Whatever you want to do. I want to know what you think is going to happen tonight. I can't wait. I can hardly wait until 7. It's 5 in the morning now. So I see 2 and then 12. We got 14 hours, and I'm already pumping blood right now. My blood is already boiling over out of my veins right now. I absolutely cannot wait for this. It's going to be monumental. Probably going to be better even than any pay-per-view we've seen this year, with the exception of maybe WrestleMania, because WrestleMania was over the top, and that's going to be hard to top. But as I mentioned, Trish Stratus, possible Melina appearance, possible Randy Orton appearance, possible Mickie James appearance, maybe possible Kurt Angle appearance, possible Eric Bischoff appearance, a confirmed Stone Cold Steve Austin appearance, a confirmed Stephanie McMahon appearance, a confirmed appearance of the original D-Generation X, a confirmed appearance of The Undertaker, a confirmed Rock appearance. Wow, I'm botching all over the place. I must be Sin Cara or something. Rey Mysterio came back last week. He will be there. Rikishi also came back last week. Maybe we will see the full Too Cool, Grandmaster Sexay, and Scotty 2 Hotty. Maybe we'll see a Worm. I don't know. But I'm about out of time, so I got to get out of here. I want you to let me know what you think. Will Punk still be the champion? Will Jericho retire? Will The Undertaker retire? Or will he announce his opponent for WrestleMania 29? Will Stephanie McMahon be named the general manager? Will Eric Bischoff or Stone Cold Steve Austin be named the general manager? Will Edge be named the general manager? So many different ways that this night can go. Who's going to interrupt Daniel Bryan and AJ's wedding? I want to know what you guys think. So tweet me, tout me, Facebook me, or reply here. Subscribe, comment, like. Thanks. Peace.